What's going on, you guys? It's your boy X, back in the building with another video. So I'm gonna get right into it. So I was on Zillow, looking at the prices of the houses in my city, in my county, I should say, and they're super high. I'm talking about, first of all, I live in Oakland County. Oakland County is one of the richest counties in America. If you don't know what Oakland County is in Michigan. For the people who are from Michigan, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, Oakland County is one of the richest counties in the nation. It's probably like within the top 5, I would say. But I don't understand. I know COVID played a part into, the prices of the houses and everything, but not only that, the houses in my city, 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom or 2 baths, no finished basement, they're going for around $230,000. We're talking about a 3-bedroom house, no finished basement, with or without a garage, because some houses in my neighborhood have no garage at all. So you got to spend like at least 12-15 grand on a house. I mean, on a garage, I should say. But the average price for a home in my city is around $230,000. So it's really high, and I don't understand, like, how are people getting approved for these ridiculous mortgages? And I don't know if it's just TV or whatever, but a lot of people aren't working. But the average home price in my city is $230,000, roughly between $210,000 to $230,000. We're talking about a 3-bedroom. No finished basement, maybe a bath and a half, and most of the houses are outdated, meaning you still have that porcelain tile in the bathroom. But it's really ridiculous. The price of a home in my city is really ridiculous, and I also feel like, if I have $230,000 to spend on a house, I can go somewhere else and have a bigger bang for my buck, I should say. But it's really ridiculous. Not only that, the price of rent is very high. And the same houses that I'm talking about that are $230,000, dude, they're also renting them out for like $1,600. Like, seriously, nobody just wants to work just to pay bills. Seriously. The rent I priced in my area for a house is like between $1,400 and $1,600 a month. That's not including the water. That's not including the DTE. That's not including the consumer's energy for your gas. And mind you, since you're a tenant, you still have to keep up with the house, I should say. But that's really ridiculous in my city. Even some apartments I know that are going for like $1,100-$1,200. It's like, dude, that's really high. And like, nobody wants to work just to pay bills. Seriously. Like, and I know a lot of Americans can agree. Like, nobody just wants to work just to pay bills. Oh, I'm working just to put gas in my car. I'm working just to pay a car note, car insurance. I'm working just to put a roof over my head. You're not gonna have nothing left over for yourself. How can you enjoy your money when all of it is going to bills? Seriously, it's really ridiculous. But it's, and that's why most adults, I'm not gonna say most, some adults are leaving the place that they have and moving back in with their parents. Seriously, I'm 36, I live with my mother. So there's nothing wrong with that, ain't no shame. Because I make good money, but I also don't want all my money going to bills. How am I going to enjoy the fruits of my labor when all my fruits are going to bills? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like some apartments in Southfield are going for like $1,100, $1,200 a month. Some townhomes are going for $1,200, $1,300 a month, and you're renting. It's not yours, so it's not going to something that you're gonna own. But it's really, really ridiculous, you guys. Really ridiculous. And it's not just Michigan. This is nationwide. This is a nationwide problem. The prices of these homes it's ridiculous. It's very, very ridiculous. The price of lumber is high. The price of labor is high. Not only that, what really messed a lot of Americans up, is my mom told me this. She put me up on game. It's called predator lending, meaning they're preying on the low income. They're preying on the people with the low income. They're preying on the people with the low credit score. Predator lending is basically, I know you don't have the income. I know you don't have the income. It says it right here. I know you don't have the income, and I know you don't have the credit score. So, but I'm gonna give you the loan anyway, because what's gonna happen, the loan, it's gonna backfire on you. You know, predator lending, it's banks and creditors preying on people who don't have the financial literacy, and people don't have the income or the credit, but they give you the loan anyway, or they give you the credit anyway. But it ends up backfiring on you. But you know, and a lot of people fall for it. That's because they don't have the financial literacy. And, you know, a lot of people want I want it right now, you know. That's why it's best to educate yourself when it comes to dealing with banks and dealing with credit and everything. Because a lot of people are financially illiterate. So, but it's really, really ridiculous, you guys. Really ridiculous. Like, nobody just wants to work just to pay bills. Like, that's surviving at that point. That's not living. And then not only that, these landlords, most of them are greedy. For real, because at the end of the day, a landlord is running a business at the end of the day. They're running a real estate business. They're running a business. So, I mean, their job is to make money, not to break even. But these landlords are charging tenants outrageous rent. You know, now I do understand when everything else is inflated, when the landlord's bills are inflated, or when the landlord expenses go up, you know, the price of rent goes up. But, you know, even then, how can you just charge somebody an absurd amount, $1,500 for a 3-bedroom house and no finished basement? And, you know, it's ridiculous. And it's like I said, it's just not here in Michigan. It's nationwide. There's really a housing crisis, you know. With the price of rent, these high interest rates. It's really ridiculous. And that's why some adults are moving back in with their parents or their grandparents or whatever. You know, because people, they're just working just to pay bills. They're working to pay rent. You know, they're working to pay a car note, car insurance. They're just working to put gas in their car. You know, it's sad. It's sad, you guys. You know, corporate greed, landlords being greedy, banks are being greedy. Just corporate America itself is just being greedy. You know, but the Bible talks about greed, you know. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is crazy. And like I said, it's I was just on Zillow looking at a house for rent. It's like, dude, it's $1,300-$1,400. Like, that's not including all the utilities I gotta pay. Like, seriously, at the end of the month, if your rent is like $1,500, right, for a 3-bedroom house, then you got your car note. Car note is probably like $400 or $500. Then you got car insurance, which is about $200. Then you got let's say you got internet. That's about $100. Then you got lights. That's around between $70 and $100. Then you got gas. That's about $80, $60, however much it is. And then not only that, you got your grocery bill. It's like, dude, when all those expenses add up, you're really breaking even. You as a person, as a working American, you're not profiting anything from your check. All of it is going to bills. And you shouldn't have to live like that. None of us should have to live like that. But it's a housing crisis, seriously. You got predatory lending, you got greed coming from banks and creditors. It's really sad. Really, really, really sad, you guys. But yeah, hopefully things will change, and hopefully things will get better over time. But yeah, I just wanted to just share with you guys about what's going on in the housing, what I believe, and what I see. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. I couldn't have gotten this far without you. So I do want to give a special thanks to all the new people who have subscribed to my channel. I thank you once again. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day at work and enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll catch you guys in another one. Peace.